Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and today we'll be talking about the best teams that we can use for the Sunshine Cup, as Sunshine Cup is starting just after 1 day. The league rotations are gonna come, right? And the typings that are eligible for this cup are going to be ground, fire, normal, and grass. So in this video, first we'll be talking about the rankings, and then we'll be talking about the top 10 teams. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So here are the rankings. Talonflame, the #1 Pokemon for this Sunshine Cup. Fire Flyer. So there are going to be other flyers like Staravia, the XL Bird, the Pidgeot, right? The normal flyers. So these, and Noctowl with wing attack there. And you need to use like Gust in Pidgeot. And the charge moves are Feather Dance and Brave Bird. And there are going to be other grass flyers like Jumpupop and Tropius. So Jumpupop is the second best flyer after Talonflame, which is its shadow version, the #4 Pokemon for this cup, right? And 2 and 3 are gonna be the ground, Diggersby, and Clotsire. The Mudboy is in the 5, so Clotsire cannot be called Mudboy in here because there's Quagsire and it's not using Mud Shot. So Diggersby is using Quick Attack and Clotsire is using Poison Sting. So these are not the Mud Bombs. So I see the cup here is basically what it is there are flying groups, Talonflame and Pidgeot, right? And there are grass, that is going to be Abomasnow, Tropius, and Jumpupop. And there are getting group #3 is going to be Mudboys like Quagsire and Swamperts, right? Group #4 is going to be the ground, but not the Mudboys. Those are going to be Clotsire and Diggersby. And the other group are going to be the rollout users. So that is going to be the whole meta of this cup. Okay, so the rollout users like Licky and Dunsparce. Here, Licky and Dunsparce are going to be able to beat this group of Talonflame, that is Talonflame and Pidgeot, right? Because it uses rollout and Talonflame loses against rollout users, right? And the rollout users like Licky are gonna be weak against the ground like Quagsires because their fast move is resisted, right? And Quagsire is still spammy, right? And Quagsire is gonna be weak against things like Jumpupop and Tropius, right? So for those Jumpupops and Tropius, you can use rollout users like Licky and Dunsparce, and they are also good against things like Abomasnow as well. And here comes another group, Clotsire and Diggersby. Both this Pokemon loses against the Mudboys like Quagsire and Swampert, right? But these can be Clotsire can be good against Tropius and Jumpupop, but Abomasnow has the ability to beat Clotsire, so that's how it goes. And Diggersby with Fire Punch is good against fires, but it can still lose against the grass like Jumpupop, Tropius, and Abomasnow, right? One Fire Punch is gonna do nothing, so you need two, right? And one Energy Ball. And the grass, like grass types, are gonna do good, so it's gonna be I wouldn't say neutral, but still, I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. So that's the meta of this cup. And there are gonna be other good types like Flygon. Flygon is gonna be so good because I don't see any Pokemon here that resists the dragon move and the fast move, very good fast move, that is Dragon Tail. Look at that. I don't see any of the Mons here, right, that resist Dragon Tail except ground, right? Ground, so it's except Steelix. There we go. It's ranked 52. It resists Dragon Tail from Flygon. I believe it's the only Pokemon. Not only Heatran, Stunfisk, Ferrothorns, these guys also resists the Dragon Tail, but not the top ones for this cup, right? So this is how it's gonna go. Flygon is gonna be good. Clotsire is gonna be good. And you can either use a Sludge Bomb or Stone Edge. And if your team is weak against Talonflame, then use Stone Edge. And if your team is weak against Grass, use Sludge Bomb. That's how it's gonna go. So this is basically the meta here. Alright, the top 15 mons are gonna be here until Noctowl here. Noctowl is in top 15, so there are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal, 6 normal type Pokemons in top 15, but all the normals doesn't share the same typings here. Some are pure normal, some are ground normal, some are flying normal, right? So Flygon is in number 14 there. Shadow Quagsire is in 5, but normal Quagsire is in 13. Definitely run Aqua Tail and Stone Edge, and that's how it's gonna go. Tropius is also gonna be good. So yeah, that is pretty much the rankings of this cup, right? So let's move on to the teams. This is team number 1, Talonflame, Swampert, and Quagsire. Alright, this is like ABB, not like it is ABB, what am I talking about? And use exact same movesets shown in the screen. Use Sludge Wave for your Swampert, use Aqua Tail and Stone Edge in your Quagsire, and use Fly and Brave Bird in your Talonflame. So that's how it's gonna go. So now this team covers pretty much a lot of the things, except it's gonna be weak against things like Flygon. Like the only neutral moves are going to be Fly and Brave Bird from Talonflame, and Hydro Cannon and Aqua Tail are gonna be neutral because it's ground, but it's also dragon, right? That's how it's gonna go with Flygon. And the frontline lead Talonflame is gonna be weak against rollout users, right? Licky and Dunsparce, and backline does pretty good against those, right? So backline is weak against grass, and Talonflame kills grass, right? That's how it's gonna go. So this is going to be the team number 1. So let's move on to another team. It's going to be team number 2, Clodsire, Dunsparce, and Abomasnow. Now, this team is, I should say, somewhat gonna be weak against things like, alright, Quagsire. So you're running Clodsire in the lead and Dunsparce at the back. Both doesn't have good thing going on against Quagsire, right? Quagsire can beat Dunsparce and Clodsire, but however, it can be called neutral, and Abomasnow actually defeats Quagsire, so it's ABA against Quagsire. Apart from that, everything is good with this team. Now, Diggersby, talking about Diggersby, this Diggersby can core break, but if you play like Diggersby is fire punch dependent on Abomasnow, Diggersby is also taking super effective from ice moves, right? And the grass move from Abomasnow, that is energy ball, hard hitting, right? And Diggersby and Dunsparce is kind of neutral. The only thing resisting is going to be rollout, so that can be handled. So all I'm saying is, if you find Diggersby in your lead against Clodsire, you can just safe swap, or you can just stay and play like ABA, or just safe swap into your Dunsparce. That's how it's gonna be. And yeah, pretty much good against a lot of the stuffs here. If you find Talonflame in the lead with your Clodsire, just stay, because you got Abomasnow at the back, right? That's how it's gonna run with this team here. So moving on to another team, it's gonna be team number 3, Jumpupop, Talonflame, and Abomasnow. ABA grass, right? And entire team is weak against rollout users. I came up with this team with the idea that they all share one weakness. If you find it the lead, it's no problem with Dunsparce or the Licky. You can hit for super. I mean not super. I mean to say hard hitting with energy ball. You can just stay sack, right? And you can just come in with your Obama or Talonflame. I suggest you come with Obama after soft losing. That's how it's gonna go. But entire team is gonna be weak against rollout users. Be careful of that. Other than that, covers pretty much a lot of the things, right? If you find Flygon in the lead, just stay. You're hitting with super effective damage from your fast move Fairy Wind. Yeah, and that's how it's gonna go. And other things, all right, flyers. If you find flyers like Pidgeot, you can safe swap into your Talonflame. And flyers against Abomasnow is like two ways. Both doing super effective damage against each other. That's how it's gonna go. But very risky, guys. That is why you can like swap any of the mon from here and put your own thoughts and ideas. But I would run this team. Definitely, I would run this team. No problem. And a lot of the times, one team will consist of just one rollout user, unless it's gonna be ABB, like both the backline are Dunsparce and Licky, both normal. Those teams would like actually beat this team, right? There are going to be only one rollout user which can be handled. So moving on to another team, it's going to be team number 4, Superior and Talonflame and Pidgeot. Grass double flying. That's the basic idea of this team. And yeah, you are beating the Mud Boys, Quagsire, Swampert in the front, and Talonflame is going to be weak. And the rollout users are going to be neutral, but Serperior has the upper hand, right? Rockslide got nerfed from Dunsparce this season, so that is going to be good. And yeah, that's how you're going to play with this team. Again, Flygon is going to be a little difficult again. Yeah, but this team can be good. This team is going to be good, and there are going to be a lot of Flygons, trust me, because people will figure out, right? It's going to be good in this cup. Yeah, this is cool team. Moving on to another team, it's going to be team number 5, Quagsire, Tropius, and Jumpupop. So again, Mudboy Double Grass. Yeah, there's nothing to understand about this team, right? It's like simple, pretty simple. So the popular leads are going to be Talonflame, Diggersby, Clodsire, and those are going to be your popular leads. So Quagsire actually beats all of them, right? But however, this team is going to be core broken by Abomasnow. So yeah, I'd say core breaker by Abomasnow, but you got super effective moves there, Aerial Ace from both backline, and you got Stone Edge up front. If you find it in the lead, you can just save swap onto your Jumpupop, or just stay, grab the shield, soft loose, and then come with your Tropius. You're also doing super effective with your Aerial Ace and Ear Slash, the fast move, right? But Abomasnow is still like core breaks this team. It's gonna be a little difficult, but it can be run, right? And I would definitely run this team. Moving on to another one, it's going to be Flygon, Licky, and Talonflame. Flygon, Licky, Talonflame. So Flygon is very weak against Abomasnow, right? And you got Rollout User at the back, which deals good against the ice, and you got Talonflame, which like beats Abomasnow. ABB against Abomasnow, this team is, and they're pretty much good against a lot of the things. Flygon can beat a lot of the leads, just like Quagsire. It has the ability to beat Quagsire itself, and has the ability to beat Clodsire, because Clodsire needs to land the Earthquake, and in the lead it's going to be difficult for Clodsire. Flygon is good in the lead. Diggersby, the same thing, it has to land the Scorching Sands, right? It can, and Flygon can definitely beat Talonflame, right? A lot of the Metamons, except Abomasnow and something like Jumpupop. Flygon is that good, right? So just this team is good, and I think this is my favorite team for this cup. This is going to be. Moving on to another team, it's going to be Abomasnow, Diggersby, and Clodsire. Abomasnow, double ground. Again, what I'm trying to do is just using the Metamons, just using the Metamons, top 15 mons, because we gotta do good in this cup, right? So it's gonna be like ABB double ground, and yeah, backline is weak against Quagsire. Abomasnow does good against Quagsire, right? That's how this team is gonna go. And run Hyper Beam, not Fire Punch, if you're running it with Abomasnow and Clodsire. When Clodsire especially doesn't have Stone Edge, you're running Sludge Bomb. Run Hyper Beam in your Diggersby. That is why I'm showing Hyper Beam in the screen for this team. But for other, if you're using in other teams, then go for Fire Punch. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go with this team. Like Clodsire, like is not doing the super effective with Stone Edge, and if you got Fire Punch in your Diggersby, then what are you gonna hit to Talonflame, right? So that's gonna be hard, and especially you're running Abomasnow in the lead, so you need hard hitting move against Talonflame if you're running Diggersby at the back and Abomasnow in the lead, right? And that's how it's gonna go. This team is gonna be good. Moving on to another team, it's going to be Quagsire and Flygon core, and in this core either run Abomasnow or Talonflame. Like if you run Abomasnow, then this team is going to be weak against Abomasnow stealth. Abomasnow can beat Quagsire and Flygon both, and it's gonna be ABA weak against Abomasnow. So if you want to run Talonflame, you can run, but I'm going to run, this is going to be my team. I'm going to run Abomasnow in the middle and Quagsire up front and Flygon at the back, right? The famous leads are going to be Clodsire, Diggersby, Talonflame, Quagsire, Jumpupop, Flygons. I don't think a lot of the people are gonna run Abomasnow in the lead. That's what I think. But we can never say until it starts, right? So I'm gonna do the risk. I'm gonna run Abomasnow in the middle, Flygon and Quagsire like ABA ground. And if it's gonna be Abomasnow in the lead, it's fine. I'm gonna grab the shield. I'm gonna come into Abomasnow. And if you're running Talonflame, you can come into Talonflame, and that's how it's gonna go. And yeah, pretty much handles pretty much like all of the things in the meta, right? That's how this team is gonna go. So moving on to another team, it's gonna be team number 9, Swampert, Cradily, and Marowak. I think this is the first team that we went outside of top 15 for this team, and which will work. Definitely run Sludge Wave in your Swampert, right? And I suggest if you have Shadow Ball in your Marowak, run Shadow Ball. I am running Shadow Ball in Marowak currently in Open Great League. That's good, right? And Cradily has the ability to beat Talonflame. Cradily has the ability to beat Mud Boys. Cradily has the ability to beat Diggersby. It has the ability to beat Dunsparce. And Licky has the ability to beat Swampert. And even a little Marowak. It's gonna be good. Cradily is gonna be really good pick for this cup. And also it can beat Abomasnow as well with that super effective rock slide. That's how special Cradily is going to be. And that's why I made a team with this, right? And yeah, this team like covers RPS. This team is RPS, ABC, rock paper scissors, or whatever you want to call it, right? And yeah, this team will definitely work. And moving on to another one, it's gonna be audience poll team. And yep, you guys come up with the team so that we can put it as team number 10. Please comment down what team are you gonna use for this Sunshine Cup. And yep, that is it, guys. And before we end this video, I want to say the teams that are being core broken by one simple one single mon, there are gonna be 2 teams in these 10 teams. 2 of the teams are core broken by some like Abomasnow or Flygon, but it's still manageable, right? A lot of the guys who are top trainers use teams and they put the risk and it works. So yep, that is it, guys. That's how it's gonna be. And Sunshine Cup, if you like the content, please leave like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Thank you so much, guys.